Hello, welcome to the Pint podcast, where our powers pish, but our pints aren't. To introduce ourselves, I am Kaidyn, and I am joined by my co-host.
Hello, and welcome to the Badger Shelf. I'm Eddy Mackenzie. Hello?
Eddy?
Dylan,
What are you doing here? It is.
We're doing the Badger Shelf podcast.
Me and Kaidyn were doing the Pint patter. Are we in the right Discord?
Something's gone wrong here. A little crossing of wires.
Well,
One of us is going to have to change.
I mean, I guess
we all
could.
turned up wearing the same thing.
Nothing.
Guess we could just do the same episode.
Well,
Join forces.
Is this one of those crossovers?
Oh, don't say a crossover episode.
A crossover episode?
What?
It never is.
Oh,
So yes.
I suppose we better make the most of this situation then, gentlemen.
Yeah.
oh yes.
This completely unexpected turn of events.
Well,
I don't know how it's happened, but we've been brought together in this festive time.
It's convenient. It's my birthday as well.
It is. Happy
Hot
birthday to the
diggity
Kaidyn.
damn.
Oh
It's
my.
almost like we've planned this for like weeks.
No.
You would think, from the way it's going, that yes, it's a carefully orchestrated scheme. But no, this is totally off the cuff. Some random digital happenstance has occurred.
I mean, it's probably the only time ever that both of these podcasts have recorded at the same time.
Yeah, you normally do Wednesdays.
We do a Wednesday. Not every Wednesday, just completely random Wednesdays, depending on what's happening.
Whenever we feel like it.
We have come to your lovely podcast to learn this scheduling thing.
Yes. Teach us of your routine ways.
No.
With the with the podcast, we've thought about doing the main topic of just booze. Quite
I mean,
Quite wide
it is a
topic.
birthday.
Speaking of which, as this is the Pint Patter podcast, I'm just going to crack open my first tinny. Oh no, it just frothed everywhere instead of making a satisfying click.
Well, let's see if I
Oh,
can
man.
open up a bottle of spirit.
Ooh.
That sounded much better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jingle jangle of ice.
I myself have some Jack Daniels
Ooh, la,
rather
la, la.
than the usual tinny.
I am on the lamb's rum.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm on the dark matter rum and Pepsi Max.
Ooh, that sounds very good.
Oh yes.
It's an excellent drop.
So I've got alongside my tins of cider, which was just for the sound effect, and they've ruined it for me. I also have some lovely Jim Beam Devil's Cut, and of course using Pepsi Max as a mixer.
Are we all Pepsi Maxing it up?
Yeah.
Well,
Of
we're not
course.
savages.
What else would we
Pepsi
drink?
Max is the best mixer.
Yes.
We are cultured gents after all.
I'm disgusted whenever they run out of Pepsi Max and they've only got Diet Pepsi.
Oh. It's not worth the drink.
No, not at all.
Needs the Pepsi Max.
Well, what's everyone's like go-to drinks other than tonight's?
Well, that's a very good question. You have actually, Mr. Kaidyn, gone for my particular tipple of choice when it comes to a nice dram. If I'm out and about, tends to be a nice wee spice rum and Pepsi Max when possible.
Oh, yes.
I think
It's
I'm much the
lovely.
same. Spiced rum. Most of the time it's Morgan's for myself, but I've very much enjoyed Lamb's, Dead Man's Fingers.
Oh, very good.
I like the coffee of that one. I like the coffee flavour.
There's so many Dead
I
Man's
like a
Fingers.
nice Old J. That's a very nice rum,
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
especially the tiki fire. 'Cause
Oh
you
my
have to,
God.
Good lord.
and you're horizontal.
What's the percentage on that again?
It's like 75, isn't it?
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's not that high. It's 75.5.
That
You
half that
understand
makes a
why
difference.
pirates sounded like that?
Yes. Or should I
I think
say,
rum.
arr.
Arr.
Uh,
Yar. Rum is definitely a drink that brings us together. We are all rum aficionados.
Mm.
It's a hell of a drink.
Certainly is.
So
So looking
this
around my room,
stuff
'cause I
here-
used to have lots of rum in here, but I have polished it off during mostly podcasts and D&D.
I can confirm that.
It's gone to a good cause.
Kaidyn will vouch that rum flows too quickly during the occasional D&D game.
Oh yes,
Goes down so easy.
I've always wanted to drink during a D&D session, but I'm just afraid I'd just say something ridiculous. That's why I have Andy
It
there.
helps.
Join the club.
A little libation helps with the role play, both in D&D and otherwise.
Oh.
Which reminds me, Eddie, tell your mum I'll see her on Thursday.
Not in tier 4, you won't. Topical.
I think we're in lockdown now. Oof.
Oh God.
Fucking hell.
Rum wasn't always my go-to. As I am drinking right now, Jack Daniels. That used to be my main for quite a while.
Oh yes, yes. I
I
used to
think
be
I
a
remember
Jack
that.
and Coke fiend.
I went through quite various drinks. Like I started off with cider, and now I can't even hack it. It just fucks with my stomach.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I
like
moved.
a cider.
hmm
A singular cider.
Why did I get 4?
Then I moved on to rum, so like Captain Morgan stuff, which was nice. Then I moved on to vodka because of a bad influence of an older sibling at the time.
That boy does like a drop.
And eventually it just became vanilla vodka, which is my go-to drink every time it's available.
Vanilla vodka is a nice.
Mm.
I do have some vanilla vodka here.
Oh my God.
I didn't know what to fucking choose tonight because I have 5 bottles of spirits that I've been given in the last week. 3 of which are
Oh.
vodkas.
Good Lord.
Now,
What to get through.
I tend to have all my booze up here in my home office because, it's a necessity when you're working from home.
Yes.
It's conducive to a successful workflow.
Programming works much better when you're slightly sozzled.
I can agree.
How you can't have too much. That's how we end up with things like Vista.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Lord.
But yes, no, if I'm out and about, usually tends to be rum. It's a nice, safe bet that if you're going from pub to pub, you can get another rum in the next pub.
Mhm.
If I'm staying at the NS all night and I'm on the drams, there's only one clear cut answer for that. It's Fireball and a bit of apple juice.
That is quite an iconic drink for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah, iconic is definitely the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your beverage. I think outside of Pepsi Max, it's the most you've. It's the most thing you'll drink in your life.
Nice. Capri Sonne.
Oh.
We don't talk of the Capri Sunners, Andrew. We don't talk of them. You keep them out of your mouth.
I think you actually got me to try Fireball for the first time.
It's more than likely.
Yeah, same.
I think it would have been a big pre-mixed 2-litre bottle at Bellodrum, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
The
Ooh.
elegance.
That just reminds me of, actually, Eddie, you got me to have a whiskey for the first time with fucking Iron Root at Belgium.
Fairly tasty.
we're very good influences, Andrew and I.
Oh,
And
we're
we've never
amazing.
led anyone astray. I'd like to.
We're well-trained alcoholics.
We showed the path. We taught you what not to do. We had
Like,
some experiences for you.
Playing King's Cup without eating anything and only drinking cider.
Oh Christ!
Bad idea.
I'd like to point out, as on the bad influence scale, the age gap between me and Dino is much smaller than it is between Kaidyn and Eddy.
Yeah, yeah.
How dare?
I mean, you're going to be
I'm
30
sure.
next year.
Oh no, that's not fair. That's not very nice.
There
Aren't there rules against bullying?
No.
is 6
Fake
days.
news.
6 days until the year in which you turn 30.
But this year didn't count. Officially, no one is aged in
Just scrap
2020.
this year.
Yeah, it's not my birthday. I'm not 21.
Exactly.
I know
You're
so many
still
people that have said like they had like big milestone birthdays this year, like 21 or 30 or something along those lines, and they've just gone, nah, I'm going to do it next year. Back when everything's normal.
I mean,
Oh,
time is all relative, isn't it? It's all just numbers on a screen.
feel bad
What's
for some of the
humanity who attributed time?
people who turned 18 this year.
Now we can hit
Absolutely.
the pubs. Oh, they're shut again.
Shit.
Oh, just some mad dog to myself at my home.
Plastic cider in the park. Can't even do that.
Oh Lord.
You can. That's one of the few places you can legally drink now, or just as legally.
Only in groups of 6.
Oh, I'm a big fan of cider, but see a lot of those like really cheap ones. Oh, gives me shivers down my spine. Just
Oh.
thinking.
Absolute gut rot.
I remember that one time I thought, ooh, this Scrumpy Jack is really cheap for a big glass ball.
Oh, fuck.
Good Lord.
I'm not one for cider now, but a while back I got a strongbow with orange cordial on it. And it was quite an
Orange.
experience.
Ooh. A cocktail.
You know, obviously, the cider and black is a staple.
Oh yeah.
That is a pub classic. But orange juice, that is. I'll have to have a wee try of that.
Yeah, can't say I've ever heard of this one. Very exotic.
I seen they had it and I was like, wow, fuck it.
Well,
It's pretty much the attitude you have when drinking, to be honest. So
I mean, I'll give it a bash.
There's been a few times where, like, if a place doesn't have Strongbow dark fruits, I'll just be like, yeah, just use a regular Strongbow and put black cordial in it, black currant. And I went to, which one was it? It might have been Club Tropicana. Went there once, and I asked for it, and I got the dirtiest look. Like, excuse me, does that exist?
I mean, that's how you know you've got a proper novice bartender there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure they were quite new.
One time behind the bar, I was asked for a Guinness with a splash of blackcurrant in it.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
and you
And
did
they
it with no
said,
questions.
Well, they said, can I get a Guinness black? I went, how else are you fucking expecting to get it? No, it's like a cider black. You know what? Don't be a twat. So he's barred.
Crimes against Guinness.
I also met one. I remember one bloody woman that came into Riley's when I worked there. I says, "Oh, can I get a spicy Coke?"
Excuse me?
See, like, do you know any idea what that would be?
Spicy Coke.
Like a vodka Coke.
Nope.
What?
It's hilarious because
Is it basically a fireball?
We've all said
Fireball?
it's one of our main drinks. Spiced rum and
Oh
Coke.
my.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I asked her what it was, and she looked at me like I was a moron. And to this day, because I'm very, very petty, I have asked many, many people, and no one has guessed that right first time. She's just a bitch.
Like,
True.
vanilla is like the least spicy thing you can think of, let alone using it as like
It
a
is a
describing
spice,
word.
You know? But yes, you would never refer to it as spicy. Unless you're psychotic.
No.
Or just that.
A Karen.
Bitch.
Oh shit, we're not allowed to
I know
say
it's very
Karens
unlikely.
anymore.
I hope her name was Karen.
Oh
But yes.
my.
Outrageous.
Is there any drinks that you would avoid? Any dislikes?
Oh my. There is one drink. There is one drink on this godforsaken earth that will never pass my lips. And Andrew probably knows what drink this is because he shares the same sentiment.
Water?
Sambuca.
Oh, Sambuca.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I think our
Not the
hatred of
Sambuca.
Sambuca comes from the same night. If I'm not mistaken.
The
Yeah.
same experience scarred you.
We shared the same harrowing night.
So myself and Eddy played with some friends. The Big Lebowski drinking game.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Now, for folks that have seen it, the rules are, you have to take a shot every time someone says the words fuck, shit, piss. No.
Yeah,
Is it fuck,
fuck
shit?
shit, dude, piss, rug.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that one. But yeah, the main four are dude, fuck, shit, and rug. Have you two both seen the film?
I have.
Not actually. It's on my
You've not.
list. My ever-growing list.
That's very handy, because now I can explain how harrowing these rules are. So there's a bit where someone takes a shit on a rug. You're thinking, oh no, that's 2 shots at once. And the line, dude, are you taking a fucking shit on that rug? Dude, I'm going to take a fucking shit on this rug. By the way, am I allowed to swear on this podcast? I hope so.
Yes.
No.
So we wiped out a bottle of Sambuca during the first 10 minutes of that film.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the rest of the film because that was my first time watching it and I got wiped out. And I don't want to watch it again because it just brings back awful memories.
Reminds me, not nearly as bad, but it reminds me of when we were watching Lucky Number 11 and it just kept on cutting back to the fucking sandwich.
Oh, this sandwich. That is brilliant. We need to do that again, actually. Just,
sandwich, bite, sandwich, bite.
It needs to be a drinking game anytime back, hopefully in the future we're allowed to meet up at some point. And anytime you see someone take a bite of a sandwich, you've got to take a drink.
God.
My God.
Walking in the street.
Film?
No, it's like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll just sit outside Subway.
I fully expect you to bring like a fucking full Subway flyer.
Kaidyn, you know me
Is
so well.
anyone hungry?
Nom.
Oh my God.
Tell you what
But yeah,
also needs to be
I will
completely
generally
avoided.
take a drink of anything, but Sambuca can take a flying leap.
I'm a weird one because I won't drink anything to begin with unless it's something I like. But after I'm 2 drinks in, I'll drink anything.
You reach a stage.
Like after I get the taste of alcohol in me, I'll be like, if it's free, I'll take it. Sort of attitude. Like what was it? Last time I was out, I got like a mass amount of different drinks just to try for the first time. Gin, that strong boy I had, whiskey, Southern Comfort and all that. And I thought I was going to be messed up the next day, but honestly, mixing drinks doesn't really fuck with me as much. So like I can just
Yet.
Not yet. I'm still young.
Oh yeah, I used to be in that boat, and then I sank.
I'm an exploding Ken bomb.
Oh God. Speaking of Ken, he's a similar one to me with this. Now, there's a few drinks I don't like Sambuca or Bacardi, But there's one drink that really doesn't like me.
Oh,
That's gin.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Like, honest to God, I think I'm quite a good drunk. I just get a bit more talkative. I tend to... The filter goes, and I just come out with all the cracks that I usually think, oh, I better not say that. But as long as everyone else is at the same level, it tends to go down well.
That's why D&D tends to be shocking sometimes.
Yeah. I need everyone else to be drinking during D&D. But no, I get fighty on gin.
Fighty.
That's the only time I've been
Fighty.
aggressive or drunk.
An infamous story.
Oh, God,
He's a real mean gin drunk.
I mean, it was probably my own fault for throwing back a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not advised, children. Not advised.
And thankfully Ken was there that night, because as a gent asked me for a light, I leapt at him. Ken grabbed me out of midair, put me over his shoulder, and took me to a taxi. Now, there's not many folk who could have done that.
No.
If it was Dino,
If it was
dear.
me. Oh, God.
You'd just be sitting there going, why am I here? I'm 12. That was a long time ago, actually. Oh, my.
That was the good old
If he was 12, I'm
days.
10. Maybe even
Yup.
9.
Oh, boy.
I still don't
This
think you
was
could have
like-
caught me out there.
You never know. The autistic strength might have done something.
These sprightly lads.
Oh, I
Well,
don't
you know
mind
what?
gin.
Let's get a time machine and we'll find out.
We're still young. We haven't found that drink yet.
Mm.
When we can all meet up, I'm just going to make both of you try every drink until we find out which one proper destroys you.
Oh yes.
Oh, good lord. I quite like some of the gins. There's a few that are quite tasty, but if it's with tonic, it's terrible.
Tonic is
Oh, good.
awful.
Like,
Fucking
gin can be
shite.
so good sometimes, because me and you had this wee miniature of just elderflower gin, and we were just drinking it straight, and it was really good.
Ooh.
It can be a really flavorful drink. That's the thing. Which is why people put tonic water in it. It's so that you don't dilute the flavour with other things and then you still make it fizzy. But it's still stupid as fuck because tonic water tastes like shit.
It really does.
Like, people I know that are quite big gin drinkers that just want the gin taste, just put a drop of water in it. You know? Just waters it down enough and you can drink it straight without, proper ruining yourself.
Or some spirits you reckon you could drink straight.
Except for Fireball. Because it's so syrupy, I think it would just be awful with water in it. Because it wouldn't mix. It would just there'd be lumps of Fireball floating through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oofed.
Whereas it's only 33%, so you can just drink it straight.
Is it only for
We've often drunk.
Yes, but as in our student days, we'd often have bottles of Fireball, but no apple juice.
Yeah, we'd sack off the apple juice to save money.
I know that struggle.
But Andrew, of course, famously favouring the drink's nozzle in his Fireball consumption.
Oh, that was a bad party. Oh, because we went to a Halloween party at our good friend Dave's, and actually, I'd like to take this opportunity, as you'll know of the Badger Shelf, we often make fun of Dave. I'd like to invite the Pint Patter pals, as I now call you, to say something mean about Dave.
Come on, don't be shy.
After I sprung this on you,
Just absolutely sprung.
This wasn't on the list.
I suppose the meanest thing I could say is Specky cunt.
Good lord.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Well, Dino, your job is to beat Specky Cunt.
I mean, he's just Dave. Just Dave, isn't he?
Just being Dave.
Just being Dave.
And if you know Dave, that is as bad as it sounds.
Oh dear.
Poor boy.
Yes. Back on story. Yeah, we
For
went to
all
a
his
Halloween
faults,
party.
This was actually a very good party.
It was a good party. Until this point. Don't remember anything happened after this point. No, there was a pal of his had come to do cocktails, so we had all like the proper bottle pourers and everything. And I just took the bottle of Fireball, took one of his pourers, and sat in the corner.
Straight into the mouth.
Straight into the mouth.
Add a nozzle, get sozzled.
Fuck's sake.
Calling our pal Chloe a slag. She was not happy. Can't imagine why.
I do not understand.
If we're going to talk about like grim drinks and stories, we should talk about the famous cannonball of Ken, of which he was pouring vodka into a liter bottle, and he didn't get to put the monster in yet. And somebody cannonballed him.
Cannonball is a dangerous game.
Cannonball should be a war crime.
It's always so difficult with me because I'm ambidextrous. So it's like, what's your fucking hand? Do I? It's like cheating almost.
And so, what point? Because at the beginning of the drinking, we might say, "Oh, okay, you're fine. Just pick a hand," and then a few drinks in, we go, "Nah, you know what? Both hands. You're in constant danger zone."
Get a long ass meter long straw.
Hold it between your knees.
But yeah, as evidence-wise, with the downing of the vodka, Ken needed a minute to not, spew his ringer. Oh. As any man would.
I mean, I have no sympathy for the boy in that regard. He spent an entire evening of one of my birthday parties following me around and cannonballing me every time I opened a drink. He deserves no sympathy in that regard.
A man has burnt his bridges.
The hardest working liver in the galaxy.
That was tactical. That was a vicious war. He bombarded me, so he did.
And thus the cannonball game was retired.
Yeah, he doesn't like it now when
illegal.
you say cannonball.
Yeah. Not like he could do it now anyway, now that he's retired.
I know, Christ. He got out the game.
I am the successor.
You've inherited his will
Yes.
and his vodka.
Does tequila give fear into you as much as it does me?
Oh, I like a tequila.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
I
do
like-
quite enjoy tequila.
Desperados has tequila in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very much so.
Tequila beer.
Got a story on the back.
It's got a story.
Oh, story time!
Yes, I'll let Eddie tell this story, and then I'll correct him.
Right. Yeah.
Go
So,
on, Eddie.
late one evening, we were out in Weatherspoons, I think it was, and I was, 3 sheets to the wind, and we were sat at the table, and I was drinking a Desperados, and I'm sort of looking at it. I'm staring at this bottle intently for what I thought was, a short amount of time, but was probably a half hour, and I'm just reading it. I'm reading this bottle intently, and I look at the boys and go, "It's got a story!" And then I look back at the bottle and go, oh wait, it's the instructions.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Of course, you meant
Which-
ingredients.
No wonder I have to hold you at Belgium when you're drinking.
It's
Oh.
got a story.
The worst part was we hadn't even started drinking yet.
You're like a fucking toddler, man.
Yeah, this was breakfast.
It's like a cereal box.
You had too much apple juice that morning.
I was buzzing out my tits. Fructose.
Oh,
It's good stuff. What was the there was a knockoff Desperados. Was it called Amigos?
Amigos, yeah.
Amigos.
I think there was another one that's got rum in it.
Rum.
Oh, I've had
yeah, I
that,
know the one
yes.
you're on about.
It's like a skull on the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's pretty good. I can't remember the name.
That's how
but
you know it's from
pretty
Mexico.
good.
Aye, pretty much.
Oh. How about is the most you've drunk in a night?
Cubanisto was the rum one.
Ah, yeah.
I've had a Google, the research department.
Right. As far as most drank in one night,
God.
Dino,
Mm-hmm.
your bloody sister.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
So I think it was actually you were there. You were the other concoctor for this one, Eddie. Up at Bonner Bridge.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They made a punch bowl, which was about 90 to 95% spirits. And then they went, oh shit, we're running out of room. Better put in some fruit juice.
Christ.
And this was the first time I'd been drinking.
Yep. He was so fresh.
Recipe
So
for just
green.
disaster.
I have not been fresh ever since.
That's why you're such a cynical man.
Still affected.
Oh, I used to be so happy and like friendly. I never used to be mean to Dave.
You had hair.
Okay. I had long flowing locks.
Andrew is still hungover from that first punch. That's how bad it was.
So it's hair of the dog every single day of his life.
Really is. I need to have a few as a come down before I can start driving.
Just Bonner Bridge, Glaven, that little house was responsible for a lot of debauchery. A lot of good drinking.
We'll need to do another trip up there at some point.
Oh man, we need to
These two are old
blast the
enough.
cobwebs. Yes. Get the chugger jugs out.
Oh my.
What about you boys? What's your top limit for one night?
Oh man.
Go on, Don.
Trying to think. I think one of the most I've had in a night and survived was like just a full liter of Morgans, and then there was like a few extra ciders as well.
Sorry.
Are
you implying that there's nights where you've had more but died?
Yes. He reincarnates every night. He's a phoenix man.
I've blacked out essentially.
You've survived it all up till now.
Oh, so you're like the blackout nights. You're just
yeah, I'm just being in blackout or like just chundering days.
Oh my!
This is a day where I survived in full nick.
Oh, you clearly didn't drink enough.
I was very wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Very wibbly wobbly.
I mean, velodromes are always the most drunken places.
It's not like you actually need a lot to get to that stage. I mean, we don't just call you half pint because you're short.
Yeah. You pretty much fall over.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of being a lightweight because I get drunk very quick, but I can maintain it. I'm an endurance drinker.
It's also cheaper.
Eddie's drunkenness plateaus very quickly. Like on his first drink, he gets as drunk as he's gonna get.
Yeah,
that's him.
That is him.
One drink warms me up.
I envy it because it's so much cheaper.
He's a cheap date.
I'm a very cheap date, boys.
Belgium just has this aura which increases your limits. You can have more, but only if it's at
Yeah.
Belgium.
It's the open air. It's the fresh
Yeah,
air.
it is.
I wonder when I'll be back to Belladrum.
Oh,
Obviously, the sold out Belladrum from last year, all the tickets have carried over till this year. And then we'll find out
Christ.
if we're on COVID 20 by then.
We'll sneak you in.
Oh,
Like in the year 2077, we'll have the annual tradition of carrying over the Belladrum tickets, and no one will remember why.
everyone signs into Skiddle and transfers it over. We just
Skiddle
always
account
did
passed
this.
down. This is my great grandfather's Skiddle account.
Remember these passwords, children. You'll need them one day.
If you
the
have a child,
internet
they'll get in
exploded
free.
in 2050. We're all living in like burnt out remains of buildings, but we still have our Skiddle passwords. Badger Shell 1.
For when the mainframes get rebuilt.
Oh my. Well,
I'll
I think.
say.
What?
I was gonna say one of the worst nights I've had, and I have not had a drink of Jaeger since.
Ooh.
It was I was already at a point where I was too drunk, and I decided, yeah, eight Jaeger bombs sounds like a good idea. Just casually bought 8 and tanked them all, and then it hit me like 20 minutes later.
Hot
And
damn.
anytime I have a sip of it, it just brings me back to a bad time.
I don't think I've had Jaeger in almost a decade.
Christ.
5 years? I don't know. A long
Oof.
time. Just. Oh no. Maybe I had a Jaeger bomb a few years ago.
No, I'm pretty sure. Did we not have
You did-
Jaeger in July?
I did.
Oh! I mean, if there was Jaeger going about, I probably had some.
I mind my birthday last year, we had the shitty bombs at Tooth and Claw
Oh, Christ,
Oh.
yeah.
that had like their own
The-
special Jaeger.
So it was like the knockoff
Messerschmitt.
Aldi version.
Yeah.
Messerschmitt.
It's like £1.50 per shot. So I bought you one and myself one because I wasn't
was
going to be
so
mean to
good.
Andy or Dylan. So I thought it was fitting for Eddie.
Yeah, okay, I take it back. I think I probably have drunk a lot of Jaeger over the years. It's just
The last
awful.
time I had
It's so
Jaeger,
bad.
the last time I had it, it was the special Christmassy one that's got vanilla and cinnamon in it.
What?
So it's
Oh my
like
goodness.
taking Jägermeister and adding in some spiced rum and some Fireball.
What the fuck?
It's beautiful.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
But that's a sipping drink, right? That is not a chugging drink.
Mm.
That's
I
when
mean,
you put it in the freezer and you make it nice and proper syrupy. Put it in a glass and just like sit there by the fire in your smoking jacket.
I mind, what was it, 2 years
Reading the
ago?
Greek classics.
2 years ago at Belgium, before you arrived to the campsite, I was asking Dylan how much Jaeger I should pour into the glass for a shot, and there was about half in there, and then you got there and you're like, no, that's not a shot. Dylan's trying to
And they
kill
have
me.
lied.
See, we're leading each other astray. It's not just us, Andrew.
Like, any time at Belgium, whenever everybody else is away to a camp and I'm left alone with Dylan, we'll play the fucking flip the coin drinking game and just chug. Like,
I love that game.
but as far as drinking a lot in one night, I think the most I've done is over 2 days, but over one day, it would be at Home Fest, or one of the things we did a while back. We're all in the back garden, and I made this concoction of like a big dispenser with 1 litre of vodka, half a bottle of lemonade, and quarter of orange diluting juice with mango. And I chugged the whole thing. And on top of that, I somehow won myself a bottle of Jaeger that I promptly had a shot of to end the night. And you all know how I was on that day.
Was that with the ducks?
Yes. The ducks that I was really shit at because, I was steaming.
That was amazing.
I didn't want to do it, but everybody was just cheering me on and I fell over.
It was beautiful.
So graceful.
Elegant like a duck.
But yeah, over those 2 days, I think the night before that, I was already, I was hanging on the day, but the night before, I was at yours and I had also a litre of lamb's rum as well. So over the 2 days, I had more than 2 litres of alcohol.
Some good going. Admirable.
Hefty.
I think when I got home after the vodka concoction, there was this Chinese munchie box to have, and I was so done with just being conscious, I just went to bed, didn't touch it.
Yeah, there are times like that when you've had it. You've had enough. I don't want to be conscious anymore.
I still took the fucking box up with me to my bed so I could wake up and eat it, but other than that, I just went to sleep.
Yep. Needs must.
Some Z's.
I'm not normally
Sometimes,
one.
Sometimes taking the rest of it to bed is the only way to battle the hangover in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Food and
What's
water.
your hangover cures?
That was a lovely wee segue into the next topic there, Don.
That's nice.
Well done.
Keeping us on track.
And see how I just subtly ruined the magic.
Yes.
Hangover cure, you know what? It's literally, you just can't function. If you've got a proper hangover, and you guys all know about this when you're older, trust me on that one.
I've had a couple.
You think you have.
Mm.
You know what? I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you young
It
one.
just
He's almost 10 years older.
I once stood where you stand now, and I was like, oh, I've had hangovers. They're awful. No. I remember the last time I had a nice, peaceful hangover that only lasted 2 days. Dire. The older you get, the worse it gets.
See, I don't want to, become a target for hatred, but I kind of did like a loopy loop where my hangovers, developed and got worse and worse, and there was the terrible times that Andrew's talking about. But now I've almost come out the other side, and I can wake up after a day of drinking like, all right, on with the day.
Your liver's accepted it.
It's one of the abilities a dwarf has.
Yes, excellent constitution.
Dark vision and hangover cure.
I also now, thankfully, have my lovely wife who, if I'm ill, she just kicks me and tells me to get to work. If I've got a hangover, she will proper nurse me back to health.
That's perfect.
That is the best hangover cure.
It is delightful.
Not to rub it in the face of all the single folk in this conversation.
As being party to many of Ailey's famous breakfasts, I can attest she is a lifesaver.
Oh, and then she tends to cause most of the hangovers as well.
I mean, food is good if your hangover's at a point where you can eat. But if it's beyond that, then I think for me, sleeping is one of the best. Just wait until it passes.
You've got to sleep it off.
If I'm awake, I'll get some iron brew.
Brew on stasis pod.
Go into cryogenic sleep. The worst ones are when you wake up and you're still drunk and you feel the hangover develop over the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst. And you think you're fine.
That's just Belgium.
That's why you drink at 9 a.m. to get back on it.
Yeah.
That's why, the fruit cider is the best breakfast at Belladrum.
Oh, baby.
That and the Mill
Crack
and Dean's breakfast service.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh my god. Cafe Shilshire.
Chef kiss.
Bullissimo. So good.
Because prior to them, you would just go up to a van, walking miles from your campsite to pay like £7 for like a bacon bap.
Disgusting.
If you're lucky, you got some bacon in it.
Oh.
Cafe Shilshire. That was an absolute game changer.
They were amazing.
I don't think I actually went to any of the food vans last time.
Same.
No. The
I mean,
quality
obviously-
of catering.
Like, because I obviously had all that actually good food being delivered all the time. Obviously, I went to the really garlicky bread company.
Yeah, I was gonna question that.
But of course.
Oh, that's different though. That's not
Right,
sustenance.
that's
That's just pure decadence.
it's a religion at this point.
Yeah, you got to pay your respects to the garlicky bread company.
Mm.
They must have been working all the way through lockdown because they're essential.
Ah, yes.
Ugh.
Blessed snacks.
My. Well, do we have anything else? We want to talk about booze, alcohol.
I think
Well,
we've
the Ennis
definitely
bar one
given a
more
good
time.
impression. The Ennis Bar, best pizzas in town.
He pays me for advertising. And pizza, thankfully.
It is a cracking pub.
Okay.
Very good.
He is. When we're allowed back in, we'll need to all go for a pub quiz.
Oh, damn. Yes.
Amazing.
And he always has the most interesting drinks. He's a renegade.
Really is.
So, if that's us done with talking about alcohol, should we go on to our next escapade?
Aye.
I think, seeing as we've talked so much about the destruction of our brain cells, we should try and use them now.
Yeah.
See what we've got left.
So, we will go on to 2 Lies and 1 Truth.
Yeah.
This is the section.
Classic game.
hmm
A classic game.
Yes, for school classes at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Bugger. I did 2 truths, 1 lie.
Wait, is it not 2 truths, 1 lie?
Yeah.
No, I just went back, and it is 2 lies, just 1
It doesn't
truth.
matter, as long as we can guess what's what, it should be fine.
So
I've
I
done
am
2
going to do
truths,
some.
1 lie.
Right, I can adjust one of my truths. There we go.
Okay, hold on. 2 lies and a truth.
Wait, are we doing 2 lies and a truth?
What did you prep for? Do you know?
I prepped for 2 truths and a lie.
Why did we all do it wrong?
We fucked up.
So, Eddie, what did you do?
I did 2 truths and a lie as well.
I must have fucked up then.
No.
They put in the chat.
Because it is 2 lies and a truth, isn't it?
Oh.
No, 'cause
Yeah,
it was
2 lies and a
Dylan.
truth.
Wait,
Because
what?
Dylan said today, you guys got your 2 truths, 1 lie ready?
Dylan, you fuck up.
And obviously I
No.
hadn't, so I went from that message.
Yep, this is what's happened. We've goofed.
You've all disappointed
should we
me
do?
on my birthday.
Very sorry, Kaidyn.
Let's change
well-
one of these truths to a lie.
Well, what I was going to say is, since we're all doing them separately, will we just rattle through with what we've got, and we just know that Kaidyn's the only one that's done it properly?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. So shall we start with Kaidyn and then
Okay.
We'll
And-
start
and
and
then
then go
move on.
downhill.
Okay.
So that's completely ruined the magic of this was an unexpected episode.
The wheels have come off.
Disaster.
People are sitting there listening, going, "Wait, deception? What?"
Good lord.
They've all been betrayed.
So Gabe also will never trust us
Disappointed.
again.
Our biggest fan.
You
Oh, sorry.
weeps.
Please continue, Kaidyn.
Okay, I'll rattle through my 3 examples of mint chalk ice cream is trash. That's one. I think cheese is slightly overrated. And I'm possibly related to the previous Expo North director.
These are tricky. Only one of these is a truth.
Yes.
We're doing these in teams.
So I think it's up to Andy and I to try and guess.
Yes.
See, I think that Kaidyn thinks that cheese is overrated.
That's Ken's influence.
Yeah.
I've never seen him eat much cheese.
Is that what you're going with?
I could believe that. I could believe that that's a truth.
I think
But
because I couldn't tell you about the previous director of Expo North. And you know what? If he thinks that chocolate mint choc chip ice cream is trash, then that's just wrong, whether he believes it or not.
I think
So
he
I'm go-
seems like a mint choc chip guy.
I'm going to go and just completely override the fact that Ed's in my team, and I'm going to make the decision that it's the cheese one.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
wait
go
a
for the
second.
cheese.
Was it 2 lies and a truth?
2 lies and a truth, yeah.
Shit,
This
bed.
is, one of these is the truth.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I think it's the Expo North one that's true.
That he's related to them.
Yes.
But then he thinks cheese is not overrated.
Oh shit, the bed. Right, okay. Oh, see, this is a difficult game. Right.
Because he could be related, and it's such a weirdly specific thing.
No, I think the truth one is that he thinks that cheese is overrated.
Okay. Team commitment, let's go with that.
Is that what you're going with?
You know?
Am I making the guess?
Well, no, he's on his
Oh,
team.
no.
So
Yeah,
after we both
do it
give
as
our
a team.
examples, then we'll reveal at the end, or
It's here, Dino's now.
Okay, yeah, Dino.
Let me move on to mine. Right, so as I've done this differently, I have 2 truths and a lie. So you're trying to figure out the lie in this. So my 3 examples are: I have had my name read out on TV by Jack Osborne. The next one, also TV related. I have been on the news to do with the Olympics. And the third one, I have never been in a fight.
I think the third one's a lie. Because the
You
other
think
2,
third?
again, I could believe. But then, is Dylan a combative man?
Does seem
I don't
combative.
I don't think Dylan's ever been in a fight purely because anyone that went to go be aggressive towards Dino would just end up giving him a hug.
This is
He's
the
a
problem.
teddy bear.
He is the most calming presence.
I overrode the decision process on the last one, so I think you should do it on this one.
So, are we trying to guess the lie this time?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one is a lie? I can repeat if you would like.
The Jack Osborne thing, again, is very specific, and
Yeah,
I'm inclined
yes.
to believe that. And with the Olympics as well, I'm sure Dino might have been involved somehow.
I feel like saying to do with the Olympics is a bit too specific.
Yeah, this is my kind of thought process. the way that these have been worded.
Hmm.
I think I'm inclined to agree, and I think Dylan has probably never been in a fight.
There's only one lie.
There's only one lie.
That's what I mean. I think let's go with that. I think
Oh.
no. Wait, he said
Do
he's
you-
never been in a fight.
Do you think he... Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Right, so
Bollocks.
we're ruling that one out. One of the other two is a lie. I think we should just say it was read out by Jack Osborne, because he might just be like proper pulling the wool over our eyes. It was read out by someone completely different.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with that one. The Jack Osborne one's a lie.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's locked in. Shall both me and Kaidyn tell you the answers, and then we move on to you?
Yeah, you tell us, put us out of our misery, and then we'll swap over.
Okay. So I'll start with mine, and you're right in the sense of I slightly altered one of mine. But it's not the
No.
Jack Osborne one. That is the truth.
Oh.
I won a competition, and he read out my name.
Hey.
The lie is actually I've been on the news to do with the Olympics.
God
And,
damn it.
The altered truth is that I was interviewed because they came to the primary school, someone who had won a medal, and we got interviewed. But because we were kids, we just didn't know what to say. So we're like, yeah. So it never got put in the actual news. We watched the bit on the news, but they didn't have us in it.
Oh, those bastards.
So I was interviewed, but I was never on the news. That's the line. Yeah, I've never been in a fight.
Technicality.
Never been in a proper scrap on scrap.
We've never been in a fight.
Unlike me.
I've thrown some punches, but I've never been in a full on.
Purely in mosh pit scenarios, I imagine.
Guessing the punches
Dylan's a
were for
lover, not a
pads.
fighter.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
my one of the three you picked. I think cheese is slightly overrated, and well, that's just fucking wrong. The truth is, I am related to the previous X-Men director Amanda Millen.
Oh my god.
See, if you'd said that, I probably would have thought that was true.
Yeah, if you'd given us a name, Kaidyn, we'd have gone for that.
Have you just given it away?
I would have,
God
but it
damn
could have been. We actually probably would have thought that's too convenient.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Shit
you
the
chose.
bed.
I think cheese is slightly overrated. I like cheese. Unlike
Yeah,
a certain someone.
this is trickier than we planned.
Certain monster.
Yeah.
I just don't like beef.
What's your beef for beef?
What's your beef?
No, I don't like.
beef with the cows.
I do not like mint chocolate, but I do like mint chocolate ice cream.
Ooh,
Hmm.
see, I'm the same. I don't really like mint chocolate, but the ice cream element makes it edible.
Sort of like that scenario in which you like ketchup, but you don't like actual tomatoes. But like
Ooh.
far
Yeah.
more specific.
Yeah, really in depth.
Get you.
So,
I felt that one.
So Kaidyn, we just need 1 point. We need to get one of these right.
We
Against
went-
If you
Eddy
guessed either of ours, you
Yes.
guys have taken it.
Michelle.
After you, Andy. Gentlemen.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Okay. I had my IQ tested by Mensa and came out just 1 point short of Albert Einstein's IQ. I was filmed for a Toyota advert, and I took a hit on a deposit on a flat because of mustard.
So one of these is a lie.
No, that's the first one. I'm joking. No, that's the three. One of these is a lie.
Okay, what's the second one again?
I was filmed for a Toyota advert.
Fucking hell.
No,
This is when you
I'm
both realise that my life is a mystery, and you have
no,
no idea.
I'm pretty sure I might have heard a story to do with mustard before.
I have also.
I feel like that's the truth. That is a truth. So it's between the other two. Unless he's altered that truth and done us.
Quickly, look through Toyota's adverts.
YouTube them all.
Fuck.
No, he said filmed for a Toyota.
It could be like a Mike Wazowski thing where he you see his body but you don't see his face.
Could be.
I'm gonna do a quick search.
Whoa.
Are you actually
Oh,
trying to look
exactly.
this up?
No,
Whoa.
I'm doing a
This is
search
like-
on Albert Einstein's IQ.
No, you can't be doing
Nah.
this.
No?
This is
No.
I could just Googled who is the previous director of Extra North. Oh, Amanda Millen. That answers that question.
I want to go with the IQ thing.
You believe that's the lie?
Yes. I bet Eddie's is easier though.
Oh, how
Hmm.
dare you?
Do you think that I've got an IQ that's just one off? Oh, no. So you think that's the lie? Oh, fair enough.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Forgetting which way around we're doing this.
Yeah. Only everybody did it right. Maybe that's why your IQ's not like 1 away from Einstein.
We goofed. We done goofed. Are you ready for mine?
Dylan, are you locked in for that one?
if you fully believe it, I'm pretty sure I haven't searched it. Yeah, I was in the process, but it didn't come up.
Don't fucking look it up.
Is Albert
I think I was
Einstein's
filmed for a
IQ not
different
like?
brand of car, wouldn't it?
Is it 159 or like 65 or something?
I don't know. I've got no idea what his IQ. Oh damn! I've given it away.
Just lock it in anyway, whatever. I already said it. Fuck you,
Sure. Okay. Okay. We'll lock in. We'll lock in the answer. But that's the lie. And we'll move on to Eddie.
Lovely. So, here am I. Again, I've done 2 lies. No, 2. So, I've even written down do 2 lies and a truth, and I've done 2 truths and a lie. Jesus Christ. We messed up. We messed up bad. Okay, here we are. Number 1, I've never broken a bone. Number 2, I've met an astronaut. And number 3, I've been to the Moulin Rouge in Paris. 2 truths and a lie.
Wow.
I believe I've heard the broken bone thing before, so I think that's a truth.
Okay.
Perhaps
Pretty sure
I've
he
been
worked at
playing
the
the
Moulin
long
Rouge.
game.
I can just see Eddie up on the stage doing a show at the Moulin Rouge.
Look, I was the best can girl in Paris.
They
Correct.
never used to call it Gay Paris until he rocked up.
Oh, God damn.
I get the feeling it's a Paris thing.
You think that's the lie?
Yeah.
I kind of agree. Actually, I think that's the lie. I have a feeling, but we can't ask you any questions, can we?
What the? What fucking
You
good would
gotta
that do?
figure it out. No feeling, no questions.
I mean, they do that on If I Would I Lie to You?
Yeah.
But none of us have been asked questions so far.
So far.
Yeah, you're real mean to.
I've never watched.
I was just
actually.
thinking in terms of when. That was all.
She was merely in the womb.
Hmm.
It's up to you, mate.
Let's lock in the Paris one. Sure. Why not? Paddy.
You gotta do what you think is right.
Paddy is the lie.
Yes. No, tell
Your
us.
final
details.
answer?
Yes.
Tell us.
Cool. Andy, go first.
Oh, damn you.
Let them know the truth.
So, yes, I knew I shouldn't have done the mustard one. I didn't think I'd told you that story. But yes, that mustard that Eddy put on the ceiling, and we lost some of our deposit.
The bloody mustard.
Good
After I
lord.
tried painting over it as well with some model paint.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Didn't think about cleaning it, just painting over it. I was indeed filmed for a Toyota advert, which never
Ooh.
made it anywhere near television.
Yeah.
It was myself, Ken, and Ailey, actually,
Mm.
in the Eastgate one day. We got challenged and said, "Oh, can you find the charging port for this electric car?" And it didn't have one, and I told the guy he was a dick.
Wow.
I can't remember what I said. I remember I said something really funny because I was laughing about it for a good week afterwards, and I kept waiting for that advert to come out, and they never used it.
Oh.
It must have been
And
raging.
you were quite correct, actually. So you've won the game already.
Ah, yes.
My
Big
IQ
victory.
is not 1 point away from Albert Einstein. It actually came out as the same.
Oofed.
Oh, man.
My man's wicked smart, yo.
Oh, hella smart with those numbers and things.
Ting tings.
So well done. You have won the game already, but do you want to know which of mine
Yep.
were a lie and the truth? So, I have never broken a bone. I am made of rubber. I have met an astronaut,
You took a
the
bite of
lovely
gum gum.
Chris. I am the Gum Gum Boy. I've met Chris Hadfield, the lovely Canadian musical astronaut man with the best mustache in the game. And it's true, I've never been to the Moulin Rouge or Paris.
That's 2 for 2.
So you guys have smashed it.
Ooh.
God damn.
Pint patter. Comes triumph.
Well,
I was worried that I'd given it away, but at least Andy lost as well. So we're in solidarity as a Badger
so
team.
what we've learned is that we both knew particular stories about both of your examples.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
lived too long and told too many of the same stories. You kids listened too well.
The thing is, there's no evidence for like 2 of mine, so I could have quite easily switched them and lied. And haha, it was actually a Ford advert. I just like
Yeah.
hoped that Ken's memory was bad enough to vouch for me.
Well, if anyone listening got any points as well, then bravo.
Yes. But you have another chance to win against us with the next section.
Yes.
Ooh.
Moving on.
Should share my screen for this.
And points mean prizes.
Ooh, and they're both far too young to get that reference.
Can you all see my screen?
See what we dealing with
Yes,
here.
let me just turn.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
So will we take it in turns reading out the questions?
Yeah. That doesn't work. Well, like this, yeah.
Another thought actually of how do we compete with this? Are we all going to shout out our answers or?
Should we just go with team to team again and just compile the answers?
Yeah.
Team to team. So will we do like team to team, one answer at a time?
Yeah.
So we'll make the Pine Patter will make us do the first question because I've noticed it's very easy, and then
PPP.
Badger Shelf will make Pint Patter do the second question.
Mm-hmm. So do we both do each question, or are you just saying for like?
Well, we'll do one question each.
Okay, so this one's just ours.
Why don't we just answer them all?
I think you're just going to copy all my answers.
That's true.
That's the fact that we're saying them. Okay, yeah, do it turn and turn about.
All right. So you're saying to give us the first question?
You take the first, and we'll do
We
it.
could do
back and
it.
forth.
We could do steals if we get the answer wrong.
I suppose.
Oh yeah, do it like a quiz show.
Oh yeah, so like we'll answer this one, and we'll see if it's right. If it's wrong, the other team gets a chance to answer.
Well, then we've seen the answer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we
Fuck,
have to,
there's no
like, switch
quizmaster.
away.
Right. Right. I think the simplest way of doing this is if you guys ask us the first question, we'll discuss it. We'll give you the answer. If we're right, we get a point. If we're wrong, we don't get a point.
Okay,
Then we'll ask you the second question.
that's fair enough.
Cool.
So, do you want to give us the first question for the listeners who can't see your screen?
Yes. So this is round 1 for movies, and the first question is: what animal did Loki transform into in Thor's story in Thor Ragnarok?
See, I set it up this way because I know this one. Ha 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 ha.
I knew
I'm very glad
that.
you do. 'Cause I watched this recently, and I can't think of the animal.
Are you fucking serious?
Like a snake.
Yeah, he turns into a snake because he likes snakes.
Yeah. We'll put snake, please.
Should we just do all the answers afterwards? Just
Yeah.
put your don't. Yeah.
Come back to that.
A sneaky snake.
A snake is snake.
Snake
So-
is snake.
Question for the Pint Patter pals. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever made?
Ooh.
What do you think, Dylan?
If it's what I think it is, potentially Toy Story.
No.
What?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I'm taking that as your official answer.
No! No! That's the worst answer I've ever heard. No.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take a guess. I'll probably be wrong, but I'll take a guess at Snow White.
A slightly more sensible guess, I would say.
For the record, I was going to guess that one as well.
See,
Yes.
I'm not super into my animated stuff.
So
I know Toy Story is the first at something.
it's the first CGI movie.
That's the one.
It's like 3D.
Yeah,
So like,
digitally animated.
what was it, 1990 something? So it's in the 90s it was made. Your guess was in the 90s, whereas Snow White is in the 30s.
Okay.
They're close. They're
It's
in
an
the
easy
same
thing.
century.
So question.
Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah, so I keep forgetting the format that I decided on.
We're drinking. It's understandable. We're drinking.
Andy just wants involved.
I'm going
Beverages.
to my second cider.
Dylan, do you want to read this one out?
Well, that was better.
Sure. Who was the only actor from the Lord of the Ring films to receive an Oscar nomination for their performance in these films?
Now, I've been thinking about this, and my guess is Andy Serkis for the motion capture.
Is he actually accepted the award in character digitally?
Yeah. I remember this.
I would also
'Cause
win with that.
none of the other actors got nominated, but he did because it was the motion capture award, and it was like a special award they created for that, like a new category.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was a superb performance.
Oh yeah.
Andy Serkis in anything. It's just you're ripe for a good show.
So,
That
Pint
was an
Patter
easy one.
Pals. How many suns does Luke's home planet of Tatooine have in Star Wars?
It's up to you, Dylan.
Pretty sure it is 2, is it not?
Dos Soleil.
Don't give us red herrings, you bastard.
Trick question, because he wasn't born there. He was born in space.
Mm.
I suppose it would
I'm
say
not like-
birth planet.
It didn't say birth planet. It says home planet.
Yeah.
I was just
it's
trying to think of
fine.
like the
Loophole.
shite baggiest ways of of ruining it.
Space has all the moons.
It has every planet.
Every moon.
All right. Question 5 for the Mad Yourself. What did they
Oh, no.
use as snow in The Wizard of Oz?
Oh God! Actually, I do know this.
Oh my god.
I was going to say mashed potatoes because, fuck it, why not? But I actually think they used asbestos.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's the whole thing where like the Munchkins were dying of asbestos poisoning.
I mean, as
We'll
if they
do
didn't
it.
have enough shit going on.
It's a good answer.
So, Pint Batter pals, in Die Hard, how does John McClane signal Officer Powell that something is wrong in Nakatomi Plaza?
Well, unless you know, Kaidyn, I think this is a possible L, because I have not seen the film in so long.
I don't think I've seen the film, full stop.
We need Chick
What?
Peralta.
Oh my.
This is disgraceful.
Um,
At this time of year, no.
waves a flag. I don't fucking know.
Waves the
Oh.
flag.
He managed to guess it.
No, there's no way.
You'll see.
Alright, Dylan. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, Dylan. Read this one out for them.
In James Cameron's Avatar, how long did each single frame of CGI take to render? Which is approximately 24 frames in a second.
Right, well, from some quick maths, if it was 47 days, 47 times 24 is, let's put it this way, it would take him a year at least to do each second of movie. So let's rule out D.
I have a feeling it's minutes. I don't think it would take 2 days.
47 minutes. It was in production for a long time. I think hours, the studio would have shut them down if it was taking that long. Because again,
Yeah.
that's 2 days times 24, 48 days, a month for a second of film. So for the first hour would be 5 years worth of production.
Oh,
And
Christ.
47 seconds is not a good story. So 47 minutes.
Yeah. I think almost an hour. I this sounds familiar.
This is big brain
Almost an
time.
hour for each frame. Now, this is an
Okay.
iconic question. Pint Patter Pals. In Back to the Future, where does Doc Brown obtain the plutonium from to power the machine? The time machine, to be specific.
That from.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
plutonium from.
Good
If you
God.
don't get this, Andrew will personally invade you.
I have also not seen this film.
This is the worst because
What?
Kaidyn hasn't seen the film.
Oh my God!
You know what? I actually
Ugh.
scanned through after saying we'll take the first one and thought, shit. Why are we taking the odd numbers?
Mhm.
So
I
you
think
can win
is
this
the
round after the
hardest
last.
Good Lord. It's such an iconic scene.
I'm trying to think. It's bothering me. It is bothering. I should absolutely know this. Fuck. Prussia? Oh. God damn it, Kaidyn. Why haven't you watched classic films? I can't remember, man. I do. I mind in. Is it the start of the second one? He fuels the DeLorean with like bananas and shit from the
What?
trash can, but that's not plutonium.
What?
No, he actually
Yep.
develops that particular fuel converter because plutonium is not the easiest thing to get a hold
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
You know, in this day and age, it would probably just be eBay.
Yeah. Did they have eBay
The
in the
dark
80s though?
web.
That's why I said this in this day and age.
He got the plutonium off can't remember who the fuck it was. It was these guys who essentially they were the ones who went to go and try and kill him.
Oh, these guys.
I can't mind who these guys are, but he essentially got it in a trade, and because he didn't pay back or something like that, they essentially went to go after him, something like
I
that,
mean, you're along the right lines, but who are these
like
guys?
mafia or
Eddie?
something.
Kindly not help the enemy.
He needs help. Half his team is dead in the water.
Mm.
I feel sorry
I don't
for the
know.
boy.
Like mafia or something.
The mafia.
Italian?
That's a harmful stereotype.
Certainly is.
Just
Some of
put
them make
down
pizza.
mafia or something. I can remember bits, but not enough. I don't think.
I mean, just turn on ITV2 at any time of the day, and that feature's usually on.
It's either that or Hot Fuzz.
The only part of Back to the Future I know is from playing the Telltale game for 2 hours.
My goodness.
Okay. Question 9. For the badge yourself, which film, written, directed, and produced by James Cameron, went on to become the highest-grossing film of its time?
That was Avatar, wasn't it?
Avatar.
So I think it's probably Titanic. Because the grossest film of its time. I think Titanic won loads of records.
Yeah, but so did Avatar.
But we've already had an Avatar question.
That's to
Yeah,
throw
so
you
we'll-
off.
We'll go Titanic.
Because I know that
We'll-
Avatar did make a lot of money, but I think because of the high production value, I don't think it made as much gross.
No. Well, Avatar
Oh,
was
wait.
the highest-grossing film. It got knocked off its perch by Endgame.
Yep.
But then, it used to change hands every other year.
Yeah.
No, we'll go with Titanic because I've not really listened to Eddie's input for the rest of these. And if this one is wrong, if this is the one we lose in this round, I'm just going to put Eddie up for sale.
And make more than Titanic, probably. Oh, look,
So-
there's a little question-answer bit down there.
Yeah, I think that's where Ken has put the answers in.
Yes.
Oh.
So, question 10 for the Pint Patter Pals. Who was the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber?
I actually think I know this, despite only
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the first and third film.
Who do you think it is, Ken?
Is it Han Solo?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Because he opens up that fucking mother trucker on that planet, ice planet, doesn't he?
Yeah. Thank God we got 2 Star Wars questions.
Nah.
And that's the first round done. So
My God.
the first question was, what animal did Loki transform into in Thor's story in Thor Ragnarok? The badger shelf put snake. Let's see if that's the right answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Actually, let me quickly just make them all visible, because that'll take longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit, dog.
Damn.
Question 2 was, what was the first feature-length animated movie ever made? We put Snow White. It's the Pint Patter podcast.
You put due to my lack of knowledge.
Yes, we got that correct as well.
No, the actual answer
Thank
was
God.
Snow White and Tibby 7 Dwarfs.
Tibby.
Seven dwarfs.
Tibby.
Snow White and the Toy Story.
Question 3 was who was the only actor from the Lord of the Rings films to receive an Oscar nomination for their performance in the films? Bandershelf put Andy Serkis, but the answer was actually Ian McKellen.
Yep.
Ooh. Snap.
He was nominated.
Hmm.
So yeah, it must have been. I think Gollum must have taken it for like the technical side rather than for the performance.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse
Great
me.
video, actually. I'd recommend looking it up.
Question 4 was how many suns does Luke's home planet of Tatooine have in Star Wars? The Pint podcast being asked put 2, and the answer is 2.
Yes.
I've only just realised that we put PPP for Pint Power Podcast instead of the Pint Power Pals. That's what I've been calling it this whole time.
Fuck you. Question 5 was what did they use as snow in The Wizard of Oz? The Badger Shelf put asbestos,
Ridiculous.
and it is asbestos.
It's horrific, actually, in hindsight.
Yes. Oh my god. Question 6 is in Die Hard, how does John McClane signal Officer Powell that something is wrong in Nakatomi Plaza? We put waves a flag,
Very close.
and the answer is drops a dead body in his car. I mind that.
Man.
I didn't know that was because of that. Fucking hell.
Damn. Ken's gonna be raging.
Possibly. In question 7, in James Cameron's Avatar, how long did each single frame of CGI take to render? Also being 24 frames in a second. The brackets were A, B, C, and D. A being 47 seconds, B being 47 minutes, C being 47 hours, D being 47 days. The Badger Self put B for 47 minutes, and it was 47 hours, being A.
Can't be right.
Good lord.
Actually, that was also
I-
seconds.
I can believe it in 2009, especially with how much tentacle animation was done in it.
Wow.
Yeah, but what I was going to say, well, also it says A 47 hours, doesn't it?
A's 47 seconds. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, this
Ken-
is why I think
Ken-
I
getting
would
drunk.
also like to go back to that third answer and say that it's incorrect. In that Ian McKellen was nominated for Fellowship, didn't actually win the
No,
award.
it does say nominated in the question.
Wait, what?
Who were to receive
Oh,
an Oscar
no!
nomination.
Okay, we fucked up.
We need a quick search for question 7
I'll,
answer.
I'll do some research on that one.
Okay. But for question 8, in Back to the Future, where does Doc Brown obtain the plutonium from to power the time machine? But where does he obtain the plutonium to power the time machine? We put mafia, and the answer is Libyan terrorists.
Yeah, no, that's sad. I feel ashamed.
Oh my.
remember
Question 9 is which film written, directed, and produced by James Cameron went on to become the highest grossing film of its time? The Badger Self put Titanic, and the answer is Titanic.
Ooh.
Well
I
done.
have confirmed that the Avatar, it was hours. It took between 50 and 100 hours for some frames.
My
However,
God.
You're still wrong.
the fatal flaw in my maths, they used multiple computers at the same time, which didn't quite occur to me. That James Cameron wasn't just like in his basement going
With one
"Right,
singular
we're doing our
computer.
frame."
One at a time.
So, you were wrong on that one,
What?
right?
Yeah, we were wrong.
Okay.
God damn.
Well, if you
God
average
damn.
it out,
As for question 10, who was the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber? We put Han Solo, and the answer was Han Solo.
Very cool question.
So, let's tally up the points, shall we? So, Snake was correct. Snow White was correct. Ian McKellen was wrong.
Yep.
2 was correct. Asbestos was correct. We were terribly wrong on the
Yeah.
waves of flag.
Waves of flag.
Hmm.
We were wrong on that
Yous
one.
were wrong for 47 hours. We were wrong for
Wrong.
Libyan terrorists. You were right for Titanic, and we were right for Han Solo. Does that?
So the
Yes.
score at the moment stands at 3 each.
3
Oh
all.
my god.
A mighty score.
Well, let's move on to round 2, being science and nature.
Can we break the tie?
You can go for a sleep on this one.
How dare you?
We shall
Oh
go
boy.
first.
That's a scientific marvel.
But you want to take the
Yeah,
first
you
question
take
this
this
time.
one.
I'm not even looking at the question. I'm just taking the. Oh my! So, would you like to read out?
So, Pint Patter Pals, I'm sticking with it. What is the largest internal organ in the human body?
Internal.
Ooh.
So,
What do you think?
because if it's internal, it's not skin then, because that's external.
Yes.
Yeah.
I seen something earlier today that says in which, what is it? Muscle or blood can be made into another internal organ, being bones. So I know bones counts as an organ apparently, or at least in some fucking research paper.
Ooh.
My thought was intestines.
Oh yeah, because that can go up to like a football field length.
Very large.
Very long.
Very long.
Let's see if it's fucking bones.
If
Nah,
it's bones. I'm not-
Intestines. We'll go with intestines.
Yeah. I feel like that's a safe option anyway.
Okay, question 2 to the badge yourself. How many hearts do octopuses have?
Well, luckily, I watched Finding Dory the other day, and I know that
Essential
they have
research.
3 hearts.
Yes.
I'm not in the least bit ashamed of that.
Okay.
It's good science, you.
Eddie, if you'd like to read the next question.
PPP, which is the most sensitive of the senses?
I would say smell.
You think smell?
Yeah, I suppose. I would say it's either between smell and touch.
I was thinking touch initially.
Touch? Are we thinking touch as in like feeling pain, or touch as in like what you can like process as like touching like wood and that?
Probably just anything, I would imagine.
I would still opt for smell.
It's your call if you want to overrule. I think it might be touch.
Okay. I'm not going to overrule it because I don't know.
Okay.
Or touch. Dylan?
So for the badger shell, what is the lightest mammal on Earth?
I think this is a trick question. I'm going to say the blue whale.
No.
No, it's got to be a bat.
Yeah.
It's the only mammal that can fly, apart from humans, and we're bat AF.
Whatever the smallest bat is.
The smallest bat.
Are fruit bats small? I don't know.
I'm just going to go bat. I don't
You're
think we're
locking
looking at
in
that
bat.
level of accuracy on this, surely.
Oh
Yeah.
my, I'm
The
severely.
tiny bat.
I keep putting a space for us and then started typing it completely random location.
The drink's getting to me.
That
Like a maniac.
So, I didn't forget it was my turn.
What?
Patter pals. Pure gold is how many carats?
Right. It's more than 64. Or it is 64.
I don't have a fucking clue, mate.
Yeah, I have no clue.
And that is why the Nintendo console was pure gold.
I'm pretty sure it does
'Cause I
go in
know
sizes of
With the
those.
carrots in a ring is like to show how many how many parts of it is gold on the specific piece of ring. So you know how expensive it was. So there must be like an upper limit to how it's pure gold.
Mm,
Let's go with like millimeters and all that sort of shit and go 1,000.
1,000? No.
Be funny.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know. 64 is the minimum.
64 is minimum.
64 is the minimum.
Okay.
Might be 64.
You want to go with 64?
I don't know. It's either that or it's double that.
Double it.
We'll double it. Because pure gold is the part.
Okay. Watch us be terribly wrong.
Mm,
No, you're close.
That's assuring. Well, question 6. What is the hottest planet in our solar system?
So Eddie, I'm going to let you provide an answer for one. I've been hogging the limelight.
Well, I was thinking about this, and I think, is it not Mercury, one of the gas giants?
No, I've
What?
let you have an answer, and you're completely wrong.
What?
No, because actually, myself and the Pint Powder Pals got caught out with this in the pub quiz a few weeks ago.
pub
no.
quiz.
It is not Mercury, it's actually Venus. Its atmospheric content makes it much hotter.
Goddamn Venus.
So you're going with Venus?
I'm going to go with Venus.
Okay, okay.
That is where the women are from, after all.
Okay.
So,
Sure, pal.
Eddie, would you like to read out the next one?
Yes, Pint Patter Pals. At what temperature are Fahrenheit and Celsius equal?
We've also had this in the pub quiz before. It's minus. It's the lowest minus there is.
Ah, yes. I know. What is that?
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do me like that. It's, fuck's sake.
I feel like 4 is to do with it. The number 4.
The number 4.
How many 4s and how many other numbers? I don't know.
To assist, I would like to confirm that the number 4 is featured.
The number 4 does
I want
exist.
to see if that makes you have an absolute mental breakdown or not.
Minus 49?
It's not range. I feel like it's not range.
It's roughly there.
I would a half point if it's fucking in that range.
I think that's fair.
You're going to give us a half point if it's in that range.
I mean, it's not up to me. It's not my quiz. It's Ken's quiz.
Okay, I'll message Ken right now.
What's the minus? Is it that? Nah, it must be. Is it that or is it even more?
I suddenly got a feeling it's 47.
Yeah, if it's within 2, I think that's fair to get a half point.
Okay, 47 it is.
Doing 47.
I swear to God, it's 43. What do you think?
I don't know. Part of me's thinking that, but part of me's thinking it's like a massive number.
How massive?
Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll just go with that. We'll go with that. Fuck it.
Okay.
We're on the bevies.
We're on the bevies. Close enough. We're
Okay.
not scientists. Fuck you, Dave.
I'll just say this question as well. Question 8. What can babies do thy adults cannot? think it's supposed to be that.
Absolute awful question. Kenneth, what are you smoking? Like, what can babies do that adults cannot? Age another 60 years. You know?
I know what adults can do that babies can't. Break their knees.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think that would fit the question.
I'm going to put that, like, babies can grow another 5 foot. Like, what a weird question.
It's quite. There's going to be a specific answer.
He told
to
me
this.
there would be no such questions in this fucking quiz.
Hey,
It must be to do with like the lack of bones and things.
Yeah, I'm going to put
Like,
suck their toes.
There's something about them being able to bend.
Not
their
to age you, but
Oh.
wouldn't they be able to bend more because they don't have more bones?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No,
They
yeah,
don't
they
have.
can bend because their bones haven't they haven't solidified yet. Babies are pretty much jelly.
Although this isn't our question, feeling I've seen something about this and I might know the answer. So I'm gonna hold on and wait and see.
Yeah.
I remember seeing something and I was like, oh wow. So if it's this answer, then that's
Probably is. Ken probably told the same.
yeah, he probably did.
Absolute
We'll see.
charlatan.
We'll see.
It's such a shit question. Ken, you motherfucker.
When we get to that point, I'll explain.
I want
What
to get all the
seen
flack.
anyway.
I think we're on an absolute flyer this round, so I'm just going to say, lick their elbow.
Yeah.
That
go
seems
for it.
very realistic.
Yeah. Or just like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that. So,
They can
my
bend
entire
the
pals, to what animal family does the wolverine belong, of which it is the largest?
Kid.
The answer is not mutant,
Fuck.
because Wolverine's quite short.
He is. Unlike Hugh Jackman.
Unlike Hugh Jackman. I don't think that ever once bothered me in the films, though.
Nah. They could have went with the Lord of the Rings route and made him look shorter in certain scenes.
Wolverine versus Bilbo, that's the fight I want to see. I've gone invisible. I can smell you. Stab.
Fuck. I severely doubt it's the fucking feline family. But see if it is.
So it's your call. This is your call.
How is it my call?
It's just your call.
Ursus. I'm gonna go with Ursus. I'll probably be incredibly wrong.
Ursus.
Because that's
Yes,
the bear
Wolverine.
family.
I bet that the Wolverines are the biggest species of bear. 100%.
I've misread the question. I thought like canines, dogs are not the largest of their family, but the family is the largest of the entire species of animals.
Oh, I've got you.
Is that what the question is?
No, it is the Wolverine is the largest of its animal family.
I swear if he's picked it simply because you're on.
You know what? I kind of want it to be right.
You know what? Fuck it. That'd be funny.
Right.
Aye. For the bands.
For the bands.
For the Badger bands.
Question 10 for the badger self. Where did the horse chestnut get its name?
Fucking horse, isn't it, mate?
Okay, locking it down.
No.
No. I think what we've decided during this round that Eddie is not allowed to give answers.
Chesty nuts.
Is it not? Like the leaf
The leaf.
is like horseshoes shaped.
Oh.
You know, like the horse chestnuts. Is the seeds. Well, the seeds of the horse chestnut tree. Those are the ones, isn't it? That the helicopter ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So is that not why? Because they're horseshoe shaped. Or might be thinking of the completely wrong tree. But I don't think we're going to go with Eddie's answer of it's a horse in it.
No. I don't know.
You have a better answer than horseshoe. Eddie, have you had any answers in this round?
Like, I don't know. Did horses eat them? Is it something to do with horses? Like, I don't know. Like, did they eat the nuts? And someone went, that horse likes those nuts.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to let Eddie have this one. And if he's wrong, he's going up for adoption.
I was going to be sold last time. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll go with horses eat them.
Horses eat them. Munch those nuts.
Horses eat them.
Or like
Yeah.
someone saw them eating them and was like, nice.
Some weird, like, chap wandering around with like a weird watching animals eat specific things fetish. Like,
Ooh, that horse loves loads of nuts.
that horse is going to town on them chestnuts. Why are you staring at that? I'm naming things.
Yes, I'm the namer. I've got my eye on you, Sonny Jim.
I'm a Terminator. I make up terms for things.
Fuck's sake.
Amazing.
And before you say that's not what a Terminator is, it's not up to you. It's up to him.
Fuck off.
Well, that ends this round with oral answers. We'll reveal what's right and wrong. With question 1 being, what is the largest internal organ in the human body? We put intestines.
Oh, it was this one as well.
The answer is liver.
Oof.
What?
Oh my.
That's bizarre.
Okay.
Excuse me?
It's because he didn't say longest.
Yeah, the large intestine is miles long.
Like, well, if you were to stack the intestines on top of each other, it would still come out larger than the liver. But if it means, like, elongated, then the liver would be circumference longer. That bigger,
It's
sorry.
probably it's probably mass, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the liver's
Liver
quite,
is very-
quite hefty. But yeah, it is entirely
Damn
true. that
wording.
If you take someone's long intestine and pull it out straight from their body, you will be arrested.
Oh boy.
My.
With question 2, how many hearts do octopuses have? Badger Shelf put 3, and the answer is 3.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Thank you. Who was the octopus in Finding Dory?
The best character, that's what.
All right, 100% he was. Oh,
Before I read this one out,
Video.
can I just say, fuck you, Don?
I said if you want to overrule.
I just didn't know for certain. But question 3,
Right.
which is the most sensitive of the senses? We put touch, the answer is smell.
Damn.
Oh dear.
I would have gone hearing, to be honest.
That was in the back of my
Yeah.
mind, but I thought,
With how easily deaf we get with age, I would say sort of stuff like that.
It's like you can hear something from miles away, but you can't smell something from miles away, apart from Eddie.
Have you been to Belladrum?
Eddie the dog.
Like the septic tanks?
Ooh.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't do with Eddie from miles away is see him because he's so small.
You son of a bitch.
You'd need like a NASA, like, tech telescope.
Hello.
Okay, for question 4, what is the lightest mammal on Earth? The Badger Shelf put bat. But the answer is bumblebee bat. So they're correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
there.
you
Bumblebee
shite
bat.
Question 5 is pure gold is how many carats? We put 128. The answer is 24.
24-karat gold. Have you never
24
heard of
carats.
24-karat gold?
I have, but
24 carats.
Dylan was going for high.
That was all. I thought there was more.
Like literally, it does a scale on how pure the gold is, or the with other metals and ores mixed in. It's 24 is the max.
If
Right.
somebody offers you 128 carat gold, they're trying to rip you off.
Question 6. What is the hottest planet in our solar system? The badger self said Venus, and it is Venus.
It's
Thank you,
Venus.
NSR pub quiz.
Yes. I do know that Mercury is both in terms of being cold and hot at certain points, Mercury is the hottest and coldest.
Yeah, because it's obviously really close to the sun, but it's got a proper whacked out orbit.
Yeah. What question are we on? 7.
7.
At what temperature are Fahrenheit and Celsius equal? We put 47. The answer is 40.
-40.
I was hoping when I said 2 either side, you were going to put it down 2 and go, haha, take that. And I'd be like,
Well, you were
damn.
wrong. That we were
you
wrong.
didn't take the bet. No, I knew, but I thought you'd shift it, but still be wrong. If I said within 7, it probably would have been a bit too obvious.
Question 8. What can babies do that adults cannot? Badger self put lick their elbow, and the answer is breathe and swallow at the same time.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Again, though, very ambiguous. But
I can tell
we've
you,
got a bit of a lead in this round, so I'll just accept the L.
That's not what I seen. That wasn't what I was referring to. What I thought.
What did you think?
I seen a video of it was like babies sleeping, and essentially, one of the parents would like put something close towards their ear, and the ear would just like close up.
What?
They should do with human children.
This sounds like torture.
Yeah, genuinely. I seen this like a couple days back. Thought it was really weird, but yeah, it's like they close it to try and protect anything from going in. Their body detects it.
Oh, damn.
Weird. So I thought potentially that, but maybe it is, and there's just multiple answers, but it's not the one Ken was after.
Well, it doesn't specify like a singular.
No, I'm going to give Ken a good slap next time I see him for that question.
Please get a stick and attach a hand to it.
Well, I
It's
have
a
to.
fucking
After 2
pandemic.
years away.
God. Okay, question
I
9.
wanted to like walk up to Ken and then be tackled by Big Nick.
Not after what she's done.
That's what she's done. The funeral bandit.
The audacity.
Alright, question 9 is to what animal family does the wolverine belong, of which it is the largest? And it is weasel. So we got that wrong.
Oh. I really wanted you to be right on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question 10. Where did the horse chestnut get his name? Badger self put horses eat them. And the answer is from its early use of medicine for horses. Was it
I'd say that's
Was it-
pretty similar.
was it given orally? I would give you that. But if it's injection, then fuck you.
Injecting chestnuts.
Inject.
It's not the
I don't
specific.
think we were injecting things.
You never
far
know.
Back enough in time where horse chestnuts hadn't been named yet.
It could
I'm
be up
pretty
the other
sure
end.
It would have been a munchy.
So I'm doing some research.
Like, how else would they give them to horses?
It would.
Suppositories.
It's suppository, maybe?
Stick a
Oh
horse
my.
chestnut up the arse.
That was just
Fucking
that
hell.
one pervert. No, it was
That's the same
ground
guy.
up apparently and fed to them.
Oh my.
Give you that.
You're very generous, Kaidyn. You're very generous.
Okay. So for that round, you guys quite clearly dominated.
Cheeky 4 points. We'll take it.
Wait a minute. We got every question wrong.
Yep. And
Oh,
you wanted
dear.
to give them another point.
Well,
End up
I'm
putting
sorry,
us away with 2.
So what's that overall then?
So the current score is 7-3.
Okay.
It could still go either way.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And
never
we
know.
might end up like backtracking and getting some taken off us.
Oakley, we'll give you question 1 for
Oh,
round
please.
3 being a potluck. So I'm
Ooh.
guessing from the title, it's just random ass questions. So it's not to do with a theme. So
Yeah.
question 1,
Cool.
what does the term prima donna literally mean?
So a prima ballerina is like the first ballerina.
Yeah,
So-
prima is first.
And it always refers to like,
And belladonna means
Uh,
beautiful woman. So I'm going to say first lady.
because they say stop being such a prima donna, like a princess. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Or queen.
Is that what you're going with?
Like, I think literal translation is first lady.
Bella donna. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oakley.
So, Pine Power Pals. In Cluedo, which 6 weapons are used to murder? And Ken has put a point for each.
Cluedo.
Which
We
I
had.
think-
And since we have a lead, I think I'll accept that you're going to
Yeah.
possibly get 6 points for this one.
will allow it.
I feel like this
Um,
has came up in the fucking quiz,
It did.
and I don't know if
There
it's
was-
a wrench or not because one of us said it.
Wrench is in there. We put wrench. There was one I thought there was, which was like garden shears, but that isn't.
Yeah.
That's the one I thought. So it's like
Knife.
wrench, like fucking revolver, like pistol.
Oh.
There's the fucking
No,
lead pipe.
just in fucking case.
Yeah, revolver / gun.
Lead pipe, did you say? So that's 4.
Um,
The hell are these
There's
questions,
2 more.
Ken?
Cluedo.
This is the worst. Right?
Is there not rope?
I
6.
don't fucking. I've never played it.
Trying to remember from that pub quiz because I was so distraught.
A
There'd be no
shoe, or
garden
is this the wrong
shears.
game?
No, shoot.
A tiny dog.
A car.
Right, wrench, knife, gun / revolver, lead pipe, rope.
Are we allowed to
One
guess
more.
if you don't get them all?
No,
9.
I know what the
because
last one is.
we still have to find out the answer.
I think.
You know,
Can we get a bonus question
ooh.
at the end?
yeah, because of
Uh,
how many points we
Last
get,
one.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Fuck. The candlestick.
Never mind.
That's
Thank you, Eddie, for confirming.
fucking hell, Eddie. You.
Double bluff.
Or is it? Fuck.
Double bluff.
Well, he's.
Double
I
bluff.
believe he's mashed, so I don't know if he's capable of that.
Maybe.
The triple bluff.
See if garden shears appears.
All right,
here,
Eddie, what are you
I'm
guessing
gonna
then?
go mental.
It's all right. You've guessed 6. I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay, you could get extra points, but
I don't want to, intimidate you.
okay, bullshit. I mean, badge yourself. Question 3. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth?
Eddie, would you like to answer this one?
I thought you were gonna say Eddie as the answer.
That hoe was 4th.
Oh,
How dare you? What would it be? Greek mythology, first woman on Earth.
I gave this one to you because it's really easy.
Is it? I can't remember anyone's name.
It was Pandora,
What?
as in the box.
Was it Pandora's box that gave birth? gave life.
Okay, Eddie,
Yes.
Pandora.
Let's put Pandora.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that. So, Pint Patter Pals, since Eddie's not jumping in to read out the question.
What is the
What?
loudest animal on Earth?
Mm.
It's me.
So, do animal contributes to either insects, like aquatic animals, and even land animals. So I'm just gonna say whale.
Yeah, that was my guess. Since
No.
since in the last round
Eddie.
they put back.
We've got them in minus 50% volume.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, they don't sound
Whales.
loud underwater, but if you were to have them
they are
like on
very
fucking above
miles.
water, it'd be fucked.
It's miles.
That's why they've got the sonar thing. That's why that has it so loud, I believe.
Yep.
Is that the?
Mhm.
Alright, Badger Shelf. Question 5. Which country is known as the land of white elephant?
Eddie?
My immediate thought is like India or Sri Lanka or something like that.
Okay. So, let's go with Thailand, as that's the answer.
Okay.
Eddie, have you
That would-
heard of nothing?
I've heard of none of these. This is bullshit. These are like the worst questions ever conceived.
Ken,
Conceivable.
I'm sorry, Ken. You tried your best.
No wonder
You
Ken didn't
fail.
want to actually do this live.
You're getting dogs abuse. Ken, you suck. Andrew.
Aside from that, thank you for actually doing this quiz when I asked you 2 days earlier.
Yeah,
Yes, Ken, thank you.
Good work.
It's still bullshit, though. So, question
Totally
6.
bullshit.
Power outages in the US are mostly caused by what?
I have a feeling the US get an absolute shit ton of tornadoes.
So you're just saying, like, weather in general.
Something weather related. I just know they get an absolute ton of them.
See if it's fucking rats chewing through the wires, I swear to God.
I mean, if you believe that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I
Wow.
think we're allowing very vague things. So I think weather will cover like all of that nonsense.
Yeah.
I shall read this then.
Okay.
So, for the Badger Shelf, what country has the world's most ancient forest?
Oh.
I know that forests in Japan, there's that like haunted forest or something. It's hella old.
It's a very good point. Very good point.
But I don't know. Ancient forests.
Let's go Japan. Fuck it. I'll let Eddie actually contribute an answer.
Because there's a lot of like mythos behind it being so old. But then you've got like redwood trees in America that are. Well, go Japan. Go Japan. Whap
Go
it in.
Japan.
Weebs.
We can't think about this too much.
You haven't even heard our last episode.
Oh no. Oh no.
Go full weeb.
Full weeb.
So, Pint Patter Pals, question 8. A tick bite even, can make you allergic
That's
to
easy
which
for you to
food?
say.
I wish. A tick bite is horrific.
Mm.
Fuck's
A
sake.
tiny bike for a tick to ride? Or is that like a bike consisting of ticks? There's some sort of like
They make them for the wee circuses.
course.
Mm.
I was thinking like lots of ticks getting together and getting in the form of a bike. So someone with like far too short shorts just sits on it, and then all of a sudden ticks.
They get them. Get them, lads.
Oh no, the Lyme disease.
It's.
The cyclist's natural predator.
Do you have any clues, Kaidyn?
Well, he's
No.
written strawberries.
That's more an inside joke.
It's an attack upon Ken's person. Strawberries.
He's allergic to which food? Fucking hell, Ken.
I mind,
I
we
have
went
heard about
camping.
this. I can't think.
Yeah, I mind we went camping one time and there was ticks there. A few people got them, to which obviously you twist them off. But with this knowledge, I don't know about allergic. I have a feeling I might have heard, but it's past my memory of remembering.
I'm just gonna say oranges.
Oranges.
I don't have a fucking clue.
I thought you were gonna go like a proper like a logical jump there. It's like, well, I know you twist them off, so I think it's that twirly pasta.
It's bananas. Because you twist them off the
Share
tree.
and share bread.
Cheese twists, final answer. I will say, if it is cheese twists, I will quite happily give you the point for that.
I fucking think so.
I mean, after I gave it to you, is my point.
Alright. Question 9.
The other thing.
Is that logged in?
The other thing I was thinking was like nuts or something, just since it's common. But
Mine's just purely a guess, so I'll just put nuts.
He's nuts.
go for the common one.
Question 9. Saudi Arabia imports camels from which country?
Eddy?
Mm.
I'm just being mean now because I know the answer.
Where do camels come from? Egypt?
No.
I don't know. The desert. I never
Maybe.
claimed to be a smart man.
I'm pretty sure there's like...
country that they get them from is the country with the largest population of wild camels in the world. Australia.
Holy shit. You're kidding me.
I never joke about quizzes, Edward.
I know from experience. This year has taught me so much.
Serious business.
These boys have been proper indoctrinated into the pub quiz. Oh, damn, I meant to make my last answer molasses.
Molasses.
Molasses X.
Molasses X.
What?
You'll never know.
No.
Oh my.
The most
It's like a
innovative
special
jokes.
inside joke there for
That
David
is.
Wilson when he listens.
That is.
So, Pint Patter pals, what is the driest... I was going to say condiment, just to confuse
I
you.
thought it was condiment when I first read it.
What is the
What,
driest
Piccadilly?
continent?
Fuck, what are the continents?
I
There's-
have a couple in mind.
I want to say Middle East.
Middle East. I'm thinking like Africa, maybe Australia. Is that not a continent?
Australia and Oceania. Is that what you're thinking?
Possibly.
Hmm.
I know Australia has like a lot of desert and like dry land and stuff like
Mm.
that. What else? Continents. Let me have a think about continents. While I pour my last beverage.
So
Ever or just for this episode?
it's going sober.
For this episode.
That's his New Year's
3rd
resolution.
October for October. Everyone's going sober for 2021 because we're all going to be on our guard. None of the pubs are going to be open anyway.
I feel like that's the two that I've got in my mind. I think that's it.
Africa
Just-
and Australia.
Africa and Australia. So whatever one you think's more
The
dry.
double A. Fucking.
The thing is,
Fucking.
Africa's
straight.
larger, so I think there'd be more.
Not that I'm trying to help you guys or anything, but what do you think the odds of Australia being the answer twice in a row are?
Quite high actually.
Actually, this is Ken. He hates. He's so methodical. He fucking hates having the same answers.
So you're going Africa.
Yes, see what's fucking
If
Middle
it's
East.
Australia,
See,
I'm
this-
going to send the answer I think it is into the group chat. So you guys have to not. Are you locking in that answer so you can't change after I send
Yep.
it to you? Right, we'll wait and see if this is right. Let's see what the answers are.
Excuse me.
I see why. You bitch.
I swear to God, I swear to God, if it's the reason I think it is.
Shall we?
Yep. So, question 1: what does the term prima donna literally mean? Badge yourself put the first lady. The answer is leading Larry. Or Larry?
Oh, leading lady.
Leading Larry.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
fucking Ken and his spell
Same.
mistakes.
Same thing.
I think there's a half for that one. It's like the same sort of concept.
You know what? Because it's the same fucking word, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Especially since you're getting 6 points for the next one.
Every single
Yes, I feel
one
right.
is wrong. Question 2: in Cluedo, which 6 weapons are used to murder? We get a point for each. We put.
This is actually meant to be like Pokemon Cluedo.
Oh my.
I had the Simpsons Cluedo, and that was a trip.
See, oh my god, imagine if you had to fucking put on the 6 most lethal Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Magikarp.
So we put down wrench, knife, revolver/gun, lead pipe, rope, and candlestick. We got candlestick, rope, lead pipe, revolver, dagger, and spanner. We didn't
Yeah,
put spanner,
I would
but
say
we put
they-
wrench.
So you put
It
I will
counts.
give you a spanner.
No, spanners and wrenchers are completely different.
Yep.
So are daggers and knives. I'm
Same.
joking. Give them the point. That is definitely
You
close
get 'em
enough.
all.
If we can go from first to leading, you can go from wrench to spanner.
See how different our
Ken
spanners
is
and
going to be
wrenches.
sitting there
Thank
listening to this
God.
going, my answers! My beautiful answers!
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Pissing all over his quiz.
question 3. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? The badger self put Pandora, and that is correct.
Holy shit.
For question 4, what is the loudest animal on Earth? The Pint Part podcast being asked, we put whale, and it is the sperm whale.
Or to give it its
Ooh.
traditional native name, the jizzfish.
Yes.
Question
Oh,
5. Which country is known as the land of the white elephant? The badger self put Thailand, and they are right.
Correct.
Yes, the badger shelf answered all of
Yes. Yes.
Andrew is
Yeah,
my
split up
white
into
elephant
separate teams.
carrying me through this quiz.
So I just seen a preview of the answers and I was semi-right, being cautious. But question 6: power outages in the US are mostly caused by what? We put weather, but the answer is squirrels.
What?
I said
Fucking squirrels.
if I put rats, I would have given us a half point for just being in the same territory of rodents. But
I would have given you the full
Squir-
point for that.
Squirrels is very incorrect.
What?
No, squirrels was the right answer.
Yeah, so you put weather.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's
So
fine.
you mean to say weather is incorrect?
Yeah, I mean you don't get you get an X there.
Right.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You cheeky boy.
Question 7. What country has the world's most ancient forest? The badger self put Japan, but it's
one answer.
actually Australia.
Eddy's fine.
Oh,
What the fuck?
so
Australia.
there was. Oh my.
Two
Question
Australias.
8. A tick bite can make you allergic to which food? We put nuts/cheese twists. But the actual answer is red meat.
Red.
Right.
Oh shit.
I feel I've heard that, but I don't think I would have guessed that at all.
So being vegan is actually a disease.
Are we as humans
Um,
white meat or red meat?
That's a dangerous question.
So we're white meat, it would make more sense, but if we're red meat, we're just automatically like prone
Be
to.
red. Where?
Well, according to
Fully
cannibals that have been interviewed about it, they say human tastes like chicken.
So white meat.
Yeah.
Tastes like that, but
Or
with
like-
red meat.
No, but that's really strange. Is like such a weird question. I'm sorry. I think it's like red meat. Is that not usually like mammals, like cows and things like that? Whereas white meat tends to be birds.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
is
so pigs.
is dolphins like red meat?
Oh,
We're quite gamey, I'd imagine.
quite gamey. I think like active people would be quite gamey. People that sit around in their flats all day eating grass are more like the wagyu beef.
Apparently, fat people are quite bad because of the serial killers that partook in cannibalism. So you go after fitter people.
Oh.
From my research from the Halloween special.
Right. I'm glad you had an actual reason to research this, and I don't have to be constantly terrified.
Oh, you should anyway.
Yeah.
So, question 9. Saudi Arabia imports camels from which country? The badger self put Australia, and the answer is Australia.
There was two
Mad,
Australias.
because- and there's me saying Ken wouldn't use Australia twice.
What?
But he did.
Oh my god. Question
insane.
10. What is the driest continent? We put Africa, and it's actually Antarctica, as Andy had
Sounds-
messaged us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It is officially the driest continent because it never rains.
Never rains.
What is
Just turns
Antarctica
to
made up
ice.
mostly of?
Antarctica.
Yeah.
It's literally just the one landmass, which is all snow and ice. So there's tons of water there, but to qualify as driest continent, it has less than 1 day of rain per year.
Is that what qualifies as driest? My god.
Because it's never liquid water that falls from the sky. It's either clear or there's snow.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I've no idea who decided this, but they were clearly pissed.
So did you get 4 points for this round?
I think we might have done.
Yes.
Puts you on
Yeah.
11?
Okay.
How many points did you get for this round? So that's what, 6,
6, 7. 7.
7.
Oh
Holy
boy.
So you're 1 point ahead.
So
11 to 10.
Sweet victory.
Well,
And on that glorious note, the call for dinner has come up the
Yeah.
stairs.
that leaves us 1-1 in terms of what we've done today. So I suppose, that's leads to a potential
Excuse
another
me.
crossover in the
Excuse
future.
me. What is his answer?
Kaidyn doesn't believe us.
No. We got it wrong anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it wrong.
you put
Africa.
Africa. However, if you look at your actual, it says there, apart from Antarctica, Australia is the driest continent in the world.
Why the fuck would that be the main answer? That's stupid.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Google is crazy.
Fuck Google. Google it.
Google it.
Moogly, moogly.
Antarctica didn't cross my mind at all. God damn.
I thought Antarctica in my head. I was like, nah, it's like all ice, so I assume it's wet. Because it was water.
If you had briefly
All that
mentioned
water,
it, then
how
I
could it
might.
not be wet.
My brain has betrayed me.
Anyway, it does lead us to a potential crossover in the future to settle this draw.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yes.
we've come to an impasse.
But for now, that finishes the episode, doesn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful, victorious end.
It was glorious while it lasted.
It's been quite a laugh, I have to admit.
Hope
Jesus.
everyone enjoyed listening.
Fuck 'em. We had fun making it. That's the important thing.
Yes.
We
Many
did
many
delightful.
beverages were had.
Yes, 5 doubles.
You had 5.
Oh my.
Oh man.
I think I had 4.
Well,
It's been ruddy splendid.
it has.
Mm.
Thank you for joining us on my birthday, the crossover Christmas episode. All sorts of muck up.
They said it could never happen, but look at us now.
They said we were mad.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Well, I hope it's been a pleasant way to celebrate your birthday, Kaidyn.
Oh, it has been.
And we shall have to come again to settle the score.
Aye, as of the rounds entirely, we've tied from 2 lies, 1 truth. Albeit more unfair with the quiz.
You guys did get a bit of a boost with that one Cluedo question.
I came pretty close.
Shh.
You got boosted with it. Just general age and experience.
Apart
Oh,
from that, that weight around my ankle that's called Eddy.
how
Oof.
dare you. Shocking.
Well, we shall bid
Anyway.
our adios.
Yeah.
Find
Goodbye.
you, indeed.